Welcome to my channel and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to have a short discussion about the Jacksons of Atlanta. I did a video about the gift opening video that they did. Or should I say I did a reaction to it. But it was something else that I noticed in that video that I wanted to talk about briefly. Now, we did a reaction here on the channel recently about them and about the treatment of their son Justin, because they did a post saying, you know, we are giving up on our autistic son, which I think that was clickbait. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty positive I watched the video, but I've watched a few of their videos recently, so they are kind of all running together. But at any rate, you know, they put up the thing, we're tired of our autistic son, which I already thought was horrible. But they, in this video that they did with the kids opening the gifts and what have you, you know, obviously all the kids were running around this one particular room at the start of the video. And one thing that I noticed, and that's kind of what this video is about, their treatment of their kids. The two twins, the second set of twins, I just find it so interesting. Most kids do walk somewhere near 1 year old, some earlier, some later. Those kids are about 18 months old, if I have to guess at this point. They're at least 15, and they are, you know, they're still barely walking. Now, they were supposedly starting to walk, I'm going to say about 2 to 3 months ago. I've been around countless babies, and in 2 to 3 months, if they started 2 to 3 months ago, by now, they should be running. That's if they are being able to exercise their legs and run every day. So they're getting weak, they're getting stronger. You know, those ankles are getting stronger. Their skill is getting better. And then, you know, eventually they running. I just found it interesting that they still barely getting around. And they are to the point that they having to balance with other parts of their body. I thought that was crazy. And then she put up a video, I mean, it's the same video actually, but, you know, they, like I said, they had the kids, in the room, and Justin, you know, they did the video recently about Justin. They caught themselves asking him questions, and, you know, he didn't respond, really. And, you know, their excuse for that is that, you know, the kids get nervous in the camera, which, you know, that's could be the case, and it's definitely allowed. But the crazy thing about it is, number one, if your kids are that nervous in front of the camera, as much as you have them in front of the camera, something is wrong, because they should feel comfortable because they're with you. And you should have enough skill to focus them on you and not the camera. But the other thing is, why don't you put them in the camera less then? Since they're so nervous. Which honestly, I really feel like they don't put them in there so much that they should have time to work that out. I mean, we don't see them every video. So there should be enough. And then lately they're regurgitating old videos, like just throwing them up, like throwing pieces of them up. So that's even more time that they're not having to put the kids in the camera. But the thing I noticed is, you know, Justin was moving around, and whenever he does get free, it's almost like, whoo, I'm free. So he gets to, you know, moving around, trying to mess with stuff. So they took him, or should I say Mahogany took him and sat him in her lap and put her arms around him like this. And she was holding him. I'm like, damn, she done put the boy back in jail. I mean, that's pretty much how it was, because he couldn't move. He just sitting there with them holding her. But yet, a couple of weeks ago, they doing a video about why their kids are so well mannered. Not only does that exhibit the fact that he clearly must not be well mannered, but then he don't know how to act.
Here, put my phone on speaker. Thank you.
But yeah, so he clearly don't know how to act. Excuse my auntie child. Anyway, yeah. So, but guys, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And then, like I said, when they got downstairs to open up gifts, you know, some kids don't know how to open gifts. So that can be, you know, it is what it is there. But they don't seem like they used to stuff. Like they didn't know how to play. They didn't know what the trucks do. I just don't get it. And I know that there are rules to having kids on YouTube. But what is not there is when you have kids on YouTube and you recognize that there are issues, pulling that in and finding someone to kind of help with those kids, families, and situations. Anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think about this whole thing. I mean, their treatment of those kids are awful. They just are. And, you know, I know we all, as parents, do things differently. So everybody's not going to believe or agree with what the next person does. But even with that, I just feel like everyone who would look at them could see that there's clearly something that's off and that should be addressed. So I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Tell me what you guys think about this subject. And again, we will talk about it in the comments. Thank you. See you in the next video. That's so sad. I mean, it's just sad that they, you know, they should want more for their kids. Obviously, they don't have to want more. And as long as the children aren't being abused, there's no big deal. But it's just sad. I'll see y'all in the next video.